Welcome back to the shop. I know I've been gone for about a month, no videos. I apologize. My new job keeping me gone. I've been out to San Francisco. I've been up in Cleveland, Ohio. I've been down Nashville, Tennessee. Doing a lot of stuff for looking at equipment to buy, my company's looking at and buying. So working late, getting home late, don't feel like coming out here at all. Shop's a mess. I almost didn't want to make a video because the shop's so dirty. This video here I'm going to do no machining. I'm out in between rainstorms and tornadoes. We had tornadoes on Memorial Weekend. We had like 8 or 9, from Salina, Ohio, all the way down through Dayton. Brookville got hit pretty good. Trotwood got hammered. So yeah, no damage here. Couple shingles on the roof. It was like 25-30 miles north, came this way, it dissipated, and then once it got about 25-30 miles that way, they came back to life and destroyed homes like no other down around Dayton, the Brookville and Trotwood area. So I got a modification of my bike I want to do. I got a kit, auxiliary brake light, running light, turn signal conversion kit. I want to make my turn signals part of the running lights because right now, the way they are with the amber lenses, they only come on when you turn a turn signal on. This kit will change. It has the red lenses, and as soon as you turn the key on, they're on, the running lights, and then you hit the turn signal and then they'll flash. So there's going to be a wiring harness that goes between the connectors and lenses to put on. And here's the kit from my local Harley dealer. It is as part number 69461-06D. Fits 96 through 17 Softail, except FXS, and 97 through 08 touring models. Now mine's a 2012 Heritage Softail Classic Peace Officer. So it'll work on mine. And it comes with 2 new red lenses to get rid of the amber. And just a simple unplug the harness and plug this between. And haven't got this far into the instructions yet, but there's looks like I'll need to cut a wire and heat shrink that, and then there's a little piece of heat shrink tube that goes on that. So I'm not for sure where that goes yet till I get the seat off and check that out. And it's a simple install. It's just underneath the seat. Pull your seat off, and it should be the harness that's coming through the fender. Kind of shows you some pictures here. I'll read through this off camera, and so I kind of know what I'm talking about. It says orange wire, blue wire. So it looks like I'm consolidating 2 wires from original. I'll crimp and seal all that. Alright, I'm going to start removing the seat. This model has 1 screw in the back behind the upper seat. Kind of simple to get to. 1 little screw. Yep. Lay the strap down, pop that off. And the screws, I usually I put them in a spot where I know I'm not going to get them lost. Usually I put them in one of the bags or something, or I'll have a tray or something. And these are just thumb screws. I'm pretty sure this strap goes underneath there, but I was in a hurry to ride the last time and I forgot to put it on, so pull that up, slide that out, and there we go. Very dusty, dirty mess there. So it must be this harness right here when it goes back to the fender. Now this is very tight in here, so I'm a little worried where I'm supposed to cram all this stuff. Even extra fuse. Let's try that. It's all out. Looks like it's got a button. Squeeze that. Release. Snaps in there. Snaps in there. And now where to tuck this thing away. Looks like that has a clip. I wonder if that'll tuck in down behind that battery. Looks like that worked. Well, that was a simple part. Now I need to read the manual, which I haven't done yet, and find out where the wire is that I have to splice. Okay guys, after reading this, this little wire connection mod is for a 97 to 99 FLHR and FLHR-CI models only. So mine doesn't need it, and you saw me previously do the swap. I didn't unhook the battery. The manual doesn't say you have to, so there is no power running to anything. It just says make sure the key is off. The switch is off, and the switch up on the, just make sure everything's off and there's no power running to anything. It also tells you to, on older models, to disconnect the siren if you have an alarm system. Mine just has the lights. I don't have the siren. So like when my key is, the switch is off but the key is on for the security system, mine just, you come up and you bump it and my lights just go off like crazy for a couple minutes. But So I'm all good. I don't need to do any of this, and it just, you know, make sure nothing is bound up, pinched. Make sure the seat will go back down, you know, nothing is crushing on it. And I'm actually lower than where this switch, this fuse panel here sets, so I should actually be pretty good here. Wouldn't mind getting it a little lower. I think that goes down like that. I might have to maneuver this underneath this harness a little bit. See, I don't like that either. They just don't give you any room in these things. Just have to do a test fit. Make sure the seat's not going to compromise any of the wiring. But so yeah, I don't need this. I don't have to cut any wires. That's just for older models. So, alright, I'll get you moved around and we'll put the lenses on. Alright guys, well, we'll get these two amber lenses removed and put the new lenses. They are Harley. Harley on them with the part number. They come in the back if you ever want to look for a replacement lens. 68458-88 SUB1. Yeah, I see you got my scar. About maybe 10 or 12 stitches. Oh, I was probably 10 or 11 years old. Climbing trees and doing stupid stuff that kids do. Harley Davidson. They said made in USA, so I don't know what company. So I know the old General Motors lenses said guide on them, which is just a half hour from here at Anderson, Indiana, at the guide plant. That's no longer there. I did a lot of work there. When that place closed, I moved a lot of the machinery out of there. Mostly all the overhead bridge cranes. That was when I had my own rigging business. Well, I think these are sides. Yep. Now if you can see this lens here, when I went and picked these up, I ordered this new cover. Had a little mistake, a little accident over the winter. This is actually a lens off of one of my old trailers, off the little side light. And I got to use black hot glue and stuck it there, but I ordered a new cover. It kind of got bumped and cracked, and accidents happen, so it didn't knock the bike over, but come pretty close. I got a little wrinkle in the fender in here, so probably over the winter this fender's going to come off. I'm going to get repainted. So, and yeah, got my gas monkey shirt on. This is the Bandit Run. I usually try to do something with that every year with the Trans Am Club, but haven't been able to do anything for the last few years. This is actually a friend of mine gave this shirt to me. So, well, hey. Now, like I said, I didn't video it, but normally these aren't on at all, and they're amber and they're turn signal only. But now, as you can see, I mean, normally that would be all the light that you get. That's really not all that much, so I don't know why they just don't even make that standard. I know this plastic isn't near as smoked as what these are. These are kind of a smoked red, and that's just red, but that worked pretty good. Shut off, should go off and then come back on. Yeah. Go off and come back on. Well, it works pretty good. So there you go. I tell you, just plug and play little harness on what year was that? From a 2000 up. If you get to 97 and to 99, you'll need to cut a couple wires, and be an orange and a orange white and a blue wire, and then you crimp them together on one side of the connector. You have to make a splice, so you're basically doing what that little box does for this model that has a computer on it. And I guess the computer in the early 99s were just basic in general. So alright guys, well, what do you say we go for a ride? Greenville, Ohio. I'm getting ready to head up to the center part of town, the circle. The street's called Broadway. It runs down the original downtown. Got the police station right there to my right. The fire department's right beside it. And we'll head here, going around the circle and head right downtown. It's early Sunday morning. There's still leftover cars from people that couldn't drive home from the bars. A little bit of everything up here. There's our city hall right here to your right. Courthouse. That's about all it is, about 5 or 6 blocks. Drove from one side to the other already. Not very big. Shows you how much I get to this side of town. Now we're getting over into the low rent district. Side of it. Our Little League ball diamonds are right here on my left. Got about 16 diamonds. And we're home. Well, I hope you enjoyed the ride. See you guys. Oh, my subscribers, thank you. Over the last 2 weeks, I need to thank Wide Vision Metal Fab. He's a fabricator, millwright. He did a video, gave me a shout out from one of my videos, old video where I was up on the grain leg changing a gearbox. Within 24 hours, I probably had 60 of his subscribers. And then over the last couple weeks or so, it's reached over 100. So I am almost at 500 right now, which is cool. I didn't honestly think I'd see 200. I didn't think I'd see 100. But I'd like to thank every one of you, all the new ones, all the old ones, for hanging in there.